we had some reports about the Patriots this week, and it's apparently a report that they're moving on from Bill Belichick from Tom Pelissero. Apparently, he got that report after the Germany game when they lost to Indianapolis, sat on it, released it like a month later, and then the Patriots were like, no, that's not true at all. And so now everyone's just kind of confused.
Yeah, I'm confused too. If you're going to move on from Bill Belichick, do it the right way. Don't have all these reports that have been leaking throughout the season. Like, whether or not they're accurate or not, it's just annoying. Like, decide what you want to do at the end of the season, but for now, just play out the rest of the season. You're not going to fire him in season. He's done too much for that organization. But it's weird for me that, like, I understand why after the Germany game that might have been a real thing because that was a horrible game. But now the last month, I don't think they've played. I mean, for the Patriot standards, they haven't played poorly by the Patriot standards. At least with Bailey Zappi,
Yeah.
there's some energy there for at least the first half.
The defense has been good.
The defense has been really good. They gave the Chiefs hell for a little bit, but I don't like these reports that have come out. Like, whether Bill Belichick stays or not, I don't really care at this point. I would honestly be interested in seeing him go elsewhere and have an actual franchise quarterback rather than building what mess the New England Patriots have. I'd rather see him go elsewhere, but I'm tired of these reports, especially if they're all bullshit, which it sounds like they are.
Yeah, it seems like they're kind of like needed something, and it was more like, I'm going to report this before I verify or have any evidence before, when it was like you would need to get the report, check your source, verify that evidence, and then report it. Now it's just like, get some hearsay, report it, and then verify it later. And then no one really cares because it's something interesting to talk about. But I don't think they should move on from Bill Belichick if they can negotiate like someone else to make the offensive decisions, not only just like on offense, but like in free agency, the general manager, because still think he can draft defensive players. He's shown that with Christian Gonzalez, and he can still acquire defensive players in free agency and lure them to New England. So if you have another guy that is a really good offensive coordinator as well as a drafter, then you go out there, get Caleb Williams, then you can hit on a receiver, and then you can kind of figure out what you want to do in the draft. But I think Bill Belichick should stay. He's earned the right. I mean, 20 years of dominance, and then you're going to bail on him after a few years. If Bill Belichick wants to leave, sure, that's fine. But should New England move on from him? I don't think so. Like, I think I don't think Bill Belichick actually wants to take Mac Jones. I think that was more of a Robert Kraft, like, hey, you should take Mac Jones. It would be really nice if you took Mac Jones. And then Bill Belichick begrudgingly did it. And he was like, see how bad this kid sucks? I'm going to bench him
Yeah.
every game.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, I definitely think they need some offensive minds there. That's not Bill O'Brien. But I think Bill Belichick will most likely leave. I think that's kind of where it's headed.
Yeah.
Like, I understand the breakup, but we talked about this a few times this last couple of weeks. It's like, that a coach has kind of lost its wits when what they're best at, they suck at. Sean McDermott with the defense historically, Frank Reich with the offense and the Panthers. For the Patriots, they held the Chargers to 6 points. They held the Colts to 10 points. You've seen how good the Colts offense has been.
Yeah.
You gave the Chiefs a living hell for the first half of this game. It's like, their defense is not the problem. Their defense has actually been great, and that's with losing Matt Judon and Christian Gonzalez, two of their best players pretty much on their entire team. So I think that, whether he goes elsewhere, whether he stays here, really it's like he's still a great coach at the end of the day. He's still a top 5 coach. He just can't get it right on offense.
Yeah, I would love to see him in Dallas, to be honest. I know Mike McCarthy's having a great year this year, but, he's not Bill Belichick.
You can get Bill Belichick with Micah Parsons, with Defensive Player of the Year Deron Bland, with Stephon Gilmore again.